It's Jeanette, and I'm going to show you how to goal set. Probably different than what you've heard before. Why do you need to goal set? Even if you have a career, even if you're fine, even if you're good. Because think about from the moment you were born, for probably 20 to 30 years, you had milestones to hit, and you would hit them, and you were thinking about the future. From the moment you're born, all those milestones of crawling, standing, walking, then elementary, middle school, high school, college, career, family. And now you have it. You have it all. And you're like, okay, we're just going to go through life. And when we retire, then we retire. Living with purpose, living with intentions. That is how goals serve you. Do you want to wake up 20 years from now and be like, oh, just life happened. How did I get here? Hells to the no, right? Living every day, knowing what you want for your family, for your profession, for your health, right? And every other area. And you don't have to have a business or you don't have to have health goals to live with intention and to write down your goals, okay? Jumping off my soapbox. So let's go. What do you start? Where do you start? Here's the question that you need to answer. What is it that you want? This month, this quarter, this year, what is it that you want? Do you want to work on your marriage? Do you want to work on your health? Do you want to work in your profession? Do you want self-care? And that can look like so different. What do you want for you? Second question, why do you want it? Right? Give meaning to those goals. Why is it important that you have them, that you pursue them, that you're willing to fight for them? That you're willing to fail over and over to get them. Okay? What do you want? Why do you want it? And now let's goal set. So here we go. We can put May goals, right? So I got my goals down and I'm going to share mine, right? And I kind of did a couple things and this is my weekly goals actually. But what is one of my goals? The kids, they're winding down in school. They're winding down in their sports activities. So I want to start riding a bike with my kids 3 times a week. Sorry for my handwriting, guys. Okay? I want to spend quality time with my girlfriends. So I'm going to schedule happy hour with my family, the women of my family for Saturday for Mother's Day, and my girlfriends. Right? Intention. I want to spend time with the people that I love. Right? I want to lose 2 pounds. That's all I need, right? And then here's a big one that I want to do. I want to get in my self-care. And by self-care, I mean all my medical appointments, right? And the appointments. And there's a lot of them. Right? I have skipped my mammogram for the last 2 years. Why? It wasn't a goal. I didn't put it in my schedule. And now I have 3 friends with breast cancer. So you better believe now I'm like, oh, I have to be intentional about taking care of me, my endocrinologist, my mammogram, my gynecologist, right? So these are my goals that I want. They can be very specific to health. Maybe it's marriage, right? Do you want to do date nights? Do you want to watch a movie once a week, right? So now that you have these goals, the second thing is, what are the steps, right? We put goals there and then our brain's like, how? You put down the steps, right? So you put down the steps. So bike with my kids. What are the steps to that? Number 1, the most important one is tell my kid, right? If I tell my son, Luca Lopez, we're going to ride bike, he becomes a stalker. Are we ready? Are we going to ride bike? You told me we were going to ride bike. So that's really important for me. So we're going to ride a bike. I'm going to tell my son that would be step 1 and schedule it. And you're like, really? You have to schedule a bike ride with your kid? Hell yes. Because after a day of working, after a day of, in the afternoon, I'm cooking. I have 6 kids in my home. When I babysit my nephews, do you think I want a bike ride? No, my brain's gonna be like, oh no, we're not doing this. If I put it, I'm the type of woman that commits to her schedule. So yes, I schedule bike time. Well, okay, so we got that. Happy hour. I called my girlfriend. I called my family. It's scheduled. It's happening, right? So those are the steps. Tell those that you love, let's get together. And I didn't want to plan it, so I told somebody else to plan it. So lose 2 pounds. Those are a lot of steps, right? For me, waking up every day at 5 a.m., 4:50 a.m. actually. Being in a Zoom accountability group for my workouts. Writing down my nutrition plan before the day starts. Drinking 120 ounces. So you kind of get it, right? There's a lot more to weight loss than the fun times, right? Medical appointments. Setting in my schedule this week 30 minutes to call and make the appointments, right? So we have the steps. Now, this is something you've probably never done. What are the obstacles you are going to face? Right? What are those obstacles? And for me, bike time with my kids, not having enough time. That's going to be an obstacle. Family things come up. My work comes up. What's the strategy? Telling my kid that we're going to do it. Telling my kid we're going to do it. That's my strategy. Happy hour. The obstacle, people not being available. That's an obstacle of it not happening. People not being available, or me changing my schedule because something else came up. The strategy is keeping that commitment to myself, right? Inviting a whole lot of people so I can be excited about. Because the truth is, I get tired on Fridays. My brain on Fridays wants to be in my couch by 6 o'clock. So that's actually, there's going to be a couple obstacles to me wanting happy hour. I'm going to be tired and I'm not going to want to go Friday when I'm getting ready. So the strategy is call my girlfriends. We're going. Lose 2 pounds. Maybe the obstacle is not following my nutrition plan, right? What's the strategy? I have accountability group and I post my menu in there and I post my food pictures. And empty appointments, not following my schedule. That's the obstacle to that I get busy with other things and I don't prioritize that. So my strategy, talking to my husband and being like, hey, make sure, can you remind me or can you check up on me that I made those appointments? Okay. So does this make sense? What do you want? Why do you want it? What are your specific goals? Very specific. Come up with the steps to get there, the obstacles, the strategies. Okay? That is how you set goals. Now, last part, belief plan. What do you need to believe to follow through? Right? I'm a woman that honors my schedule. I'm a woman that honors my word. Riding bike with my kid is great quality time. Riding bike with my kids doesn't take a lot of time, right? Following my meal plan is the easiest thing for my weight loss, right? And the list goes on of thoughts, right? And these thoughts should fuel emotions that are positive, that drive action. All right. So where can you follow me for more mindset tips? I have opened up a new Instagram page for my life coaching business. It's Jeanette Maceda Lopez on Instagram. Jeanette Maceda Lopez. I knew that I was not using my married name in any of it, but one day I would, and it's to get a new Instagram page and not confuse people. So follow me there. And when you do, just say hi on the DMs. And this is the type of coaching that you're going to get from me on that page. I'm going to life coach you. I'm going to give you all the tips I've learned over the last year that I've been doing life coaching. So I hope you follow me. And I hope that this was helpful.